Hello Star Wars The Old Republic players, and welcome to a brand new video. Today I'm bringing you the brand new information that we have on the upcoming holiday update 7.6. And one of these is the new Lair Boss, which was already teased, but we got more details on it, including footage of what the level will look like. So right now I'm showing you a bit of the footage that they shown, and this new Lair Boss will have a story and veteran mode. Lair Boss are built for 8 players. The boss itself is a self-replicating droid called XR-53, and he is on the planet Ilum. The reason for this is because he's a droid that was part of the Emperor's Fortress, a space station of the Emperor that crashed down during the Battle of Ilum on Ilum. Of course, that crash created a lot of disruption for this droid, causing all kinds of crazy things that will be part of the elements of the gameplay of taking down this boss. So that's a little quick tidbits on that boss. It will be available to test on the public test server very soon, but that's not the only thing that's coming to the public test server. There's also dynamic encounters, a new gameplay feature where they're adding new things to do in our all existing planets, for example Tatooine and Huff. And what these new missions are essentially time events, where there's gonna be a mission taking place at specific times, rotating out, and you have a limited time to do them. Of the video they showed us, there's a pretty big list of stuff here. So the gameplay they showed us was one taking place in Tatooine, where you head out from the cantina, an event pops nearby, you head to it, and it's taking down Imperial attackers on Tatooine, and other Republic players can jump in and help you out. And that pretty much clears down that first encounter. The next preview they show us was a group of civilians that crashed down their vehicle. They were having problems with the vehicle, so they need your assistance, and you go find pieces to help them out and protect them. And that concluded another dynamic encounter. And they also show us that there will be some taking place also in Huff. And their example was a hidden chain invasion. And if you're not up to date on the game, the Hidden Chain is the new Mandalorians that are going against Mandalore. So again, these were both brief teases on Lair Boss and dynamic encounters, but you'll be able to test them very soon on the public test server. During this public test server that's coming soon, you will get a reward for participating in the form of a pet droid, the B1 SAL, which is a droid inspired by the droid featured in Andor. So that's pretty cool. So make sure you test out the public test server when it's live so you can get this pet droid free. Now in terms of story and all that kind of stuff, that will tell us more on an upcoming live stream on November. So perhaps the fact that we're learning about these two things first, maybe we can hope that the public test server is starting very soon, sometime this month. We'll see, but do keep in mind that this update is meant for the holidays. So either way, the update would be around December. But that's not all the things that are going on the Old Republic. Right now, the Feast of Prosperity event is back with a lot of new decorations and a new armor set called the Feast Thermargar outfit, which essentially turns you into a chef. I think this one's even nicer than the other stuff we have in terms of making yourself like a chef. Before we just had a traditional hat. This one is a bit more out there, so if you want to have fun with that, I think this is a cool, fun outfit. But not only that, if you want to make a restaurant in your stronghold, these decorations they added are a huge plus for you. And I'm talking about the new Regal set of decorations, which includes a grill bar, new food tables, new seat tables. But apart from all the food stuff, we have our very first NPC decorations where the NPCs are seated. This is a brand new thing where you can have NPCs not just standing around, but they're actually seated down and you can put them on any table. So again, very handy if you want to make a restaurant style. There's also some nice floral, natural decorations, new little lights here and there. I think these are some of very pretty decorations that I think are very useful for players. And all you have to do is simply do the Feast of Prosperity event, getting the currency from there. So you can get multiple copies without losing credits or spending cartel coins. So I think it's a great event to do that. Lastly, but certainly not least, the game will be coming to Mac Apple machines. So if you're a player that currently uses Boot Camp in order to play the Old Republic, which previously I was one of them when I started out in this game. I used to go on my Mac, use the boot camp to turn the Mac into Windows so I could play the game. Well, now you don't have to do that anymore because they are launching the game on Mac. They're currently doing some tests. So if you're interested in the Mac OS version of the game, I will put you again in the description of the video all the details of their blog post. All my info is always used from their official sources. Lastly, the best view of Star Wars The Old Republic contest has returned, where you can submit your best picture for each of the planets that are part of the competition. This year, they're looking for pictures on Syost, CC-198, Section X, Binbusa District, which is the new area in Hutta, and the Black Hole. I'll put you the link on the description for all the details on the rules. But do keep in mind that this is the last time that they're doing this contest. So if you haven't participated yet, make sure to do that if you want one of your pictures to become part of the Stronghold decorations you can have in-game. I was very honored to be a part of that last year, and I'm excited to see what new decorations we get this year from everyone. And remember, you can submit one picture per planet, so don't just submit one planet, try making a picture for every planet so you can increase your chances of winning at least one of them. Anyway, that's a quick wrap up on everything Star Wars The Old Republic news lately. When the public test server goes up, I'll be sure to give you all the details and previews of everything as much as I can. Anyways, see you next time!